What's going on, everyone? Alan here at Norse Arms. Today I tried to get out to do the Manual Action 22 video. Kind of go over why I think it's important for everyone to have a Manual Action 22 in their setup, or even just the 22 conversion kit, but I think the Manual Action is probably a better option for most, especially in states like Washington where you can't get the conversion kits anymore from CMMG. They took our range spots. I don't know if it's this week, I don't know if it's this season, and I don't know if it is the rest of the year, but they shut down our range spots up here where I've been coming to film for logging. So I don't know what the deal is. I will try to get to the other location and get something filmed in the next week or so, and try to get something filmed for you guys on the range about it. If I can't, I will do something in studio. I apologize if the audio is bad. I'm obviously in my vehicle and I don't know how well the audio is going to be, but yeah, yet again, Washington taking away our locations to go and target practice and train, and the ranges aren't doing much better. Most of the established ranges, you still can't use the flat range and the action bays to actually train with all of your equipment. You might be able to do handguns, you might be able to do PCCs, but you are definitely not getting in there with rifles for the most part. Just wanted to throw that out there. I'm going to be getting in contact with a few people that I know in the industry and instructors and that kind of stuff, and see what we can get together and try to do some sort of collaboration and get better content out and more established locations to utilize. That's just where it sits. Life has decided that it's going to really throw a curveball. A lot of the stuff I was planning this past year has stick a fork in it. It's done. There ain't no way it's going to happen. There's no plausible way that it's going to be a thing. And yeah, this is the way it's been lately. Most of you will understand. You're here in Washington, you know this place kind of sucks anymore, and if you're trying to get out, good luck. Just trying to establish something better in life is a struggle. Keep looking at the positive. Try to make something of it. Like right now, I am doing a video and trying to stay positive, get some kind of content out there, and let you guys at least know what's going on. The other range spot that I have is the one that I used for the PC Charger, PC Carbine video. We got some work to do out there. It is a private property that needs some TLC when it comes to establishing it as an actual functional range spot for us. But I'm going to see what we can do for that and get something going there, because I literally wasted 2 hours today coming out here, half a tank of gas coming out here, and it's just not happening. It's not. So try to stay positive, try to make things work, try to figure out where you can go, what you can do, and push through. Don't give up. There's never a point in giving up, because you've come so far and you've done so much, and you've put so much effort, time, and energy into whatever it is you're trying to do. To just give up because it feels somewhat hopeless in the moment isn't a way to do it. Try to push through, try to get something, and make it work. Do what you can. That's all I can say on it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep pushing through. I'm going to keep trying. And I'm going to work towards something somewhere. And whether that's I end up getting in contact with somebody and get an offer of some kind, I get some kind of sponsorship, my channel gets monetized, and I start making buco bucks, and I can actually leave and not worry about it. Something has to happen at some point in some way. What do you do? What do you do? Let me know down in the comment section. Have you guys hit roadblocks with what you're trying to do for your life? Have you hit that point of it's not working or it's not worth it? How did you get through it? Because I know some people are going to say, I just gave up. This is the hand I was dealt. I'm done. And I'm a stubborn Norwegian, so that doesn't work for me. I have moments where I'm like, why do I even do this? Why should I even bother? By the next day, usually I'm like, no, that ain't me. I'm not doing that. I am going to make this work. So let me know down in the comment section and give me some ideas for some videos you guys would like to see. Whether it's range content, whether it's in-studio content, you want me to do deep dives, you want whatever. I will try to do what I can for it. I want to put out content that you guys would like to see, and I want to put out content that is not just something I'm interested in. I want it to be for my viewers. That's the reason that I make this content, is so I can get information to you guys, I can spread knowledge, and we can just have fun. And that's what I want. I need to get back to having fun instead of it just being a have to moment. It needs to be fun and it needs to be enjoyable. And today sucks. It does. This whole thing sucks. They're running equipment in and out of here all day. I got stopped on the way in, and I was like, well, I'm right here. I might as well at least pull in, stop, and do something to explain what's going on. And just go from there. I mean, what do you do? It is what it is. It is what it is. It's life. We've been put in this situation because of bad choices and bad decisions as far as who's been put in political power. Too many people are giving the government way too much power. And Washington government, you guys, if you don't know, let's just run down the list of things that they're trying to do. They're trying to institute the insurance for every firearm. They want like $25,000 or $250,000 insurance policy per firearm that you own. Bro, Bill Gates could not afford to insure my collection. At that, that's just what it is. No insurance company actually allows that, and they want you to have some sort of like carry insurance, which they made illegal to have here anyway. So there's that. They're doing more restrictions on carry, which I will do a deep dive onto that one because I did get a request for where we can carry now and what it's going to be changing to and how that's all going to work as far as open carry, concealed carry, that kind of thing. I'm going to do a little bit more research on that and get it to you guys so that way you guys can know. They are trying to change the safe storage laws even more to where basically if you're not carrying it, it needs to be separate. Australia rules. It needs to be separated from the ammunition. The ammunition has to be locked up in a different location in the house, and the firearm has to be locked up in a different location in the house, and all of that kind of stuff. They are trying to add more permitting, more restrictions, and all that kind of stuff. I will do a deep dive into it. I actually have the list from MJ. She does the whole legislative thing. If you guys haven't seen her, she's been all over on Hot Brass and on Norse Arms. I've done videos of her legislative workshops, and she goes in consistently and gives testimony against these kind of laws. So head on to Facebook, go to, I believe it is the Washington Women's Rights for Firearm Ownership. I will link it down in the description box because I can't remember the exact name off the top of my head. I am in there too. But the state is doing a bunch of weird stuff. It's doing a bunch of stupid stuff, and now they're getting rid of our public places to go shooting. And they're still denying. They're denying people from starting a range in their location, trying to say the official argument is that it's zoning. It's like, well, it's unincorporated, which means that chances are it's not just residential. It is going to be dual zoned. It's going to be residential and it's going to be business, so you can utilize it that way. Then they say, oh, it's a concern for pollution, lead and copper and metals in the ground, this, that. Where do you think lead comes from? First off. Second off, y'all are going to be telling us about lead when the entire South Puget Sound from freaking Seattle all the way to Olympia has some of the highest lead and arsenic levels in the soil in the state? Yeah, no, don't give me that. There are ways around it. They don't care though. Most of what I'm hearing that they're giving back is somebody says, hey, I want to make my property that I have that is zoned for this an outdoor club. And they say, no, we know it's a gun range. We're not going to do that. Okay. Oh, well, you can't have any kind of rapid fire because it's disturbing to your neighbors. I'm sorry, 99% of the gun ranges in Washington State were out in the sticks. They have 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 acres to themselves. But just because where the range is situated, where the people actually sit to run their firearms, is adjacent to a neighborhood that was built in 2000, but this place has been here since the frickin' 60s, we have to cater to them. They bought that house knowing that the range was there. I saw a video about that where they were trying to sue him for different hours because, and it wasn't in Washington, but they were trying to sue him because their neighborhood has children and there's people out there shooting firearms till at 8 a.m. and there's people trying to sleep. And cool, you bought a house next to a gun range. What did you expect to happen? He was there for 15 years before your land was developed in any way. It was out in the tule weeds. It was in the sticks. And you're going to sit here and try to force him on that. That ain't how it works. But that's just some of the kind of stuff, guys. That's what's going on. We're having some issues. We're having struggles. And it's one of those, keep pushing through. Push through till you meet the goal. Make the goal. But don't make it something that's so crazy and outlandish. Like me, if I said, oh, I want 1 million subscribers right now, that's an unrealistic goal for me. You know what I want? I want 1,000 subscribers right now. And after that, 10,000. After that, 100,000. I'm just gonna keep upping it as I go. Make new goals for yourself. Keep pushing past your original goal, and you will have something to work towards. So don't ever give up. It's not hopeless. There's something that you can do, whether it's staying in the state and trying to fight. If you want to do that, I'm getting to the age now where it's like, dude, I want to just enjoy my life and be able to do what I want to do. Chances of me staying in this state depends on if I can actually get the permitting and the licenses and all that kind of stuff. Chances are I won't. They won't give me the permits to do it, and I don't want to pay the ridiculous amounts of taxes to own and operate a business, because that's getting worse too. But I mean, it's a beautiful day. Go out, enjoy some sunshine, and make a goal for yourself. Make goals, set goals that are realistic goals that you can achieve if you keep pushing. Guys, I appreciate you. Stay safe, stay savage, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.